Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me into the next skillbook showcase. My name is Wilky and we're gonna take a look at the assassin skillbooks. Now for the assassin we're gonna have Skyfall Kick as the skill changer, which I'm really curious about because I think the skill itself is already really good and one of my most used PvE skills. And for the Fury skill, obviously as I said, the class skill, which is Force Bomb, which I'm not sure. I assume the Force Bomb double is not going to have any impact on that. But let's just go and see what Skyfall Kick does without anything. I don't have Shadow Wire. Should probably have taken it to pull mobs together, but yeah, let's just take a couple mobs and go for damage check. 10,000. So around 10k non-crit. I should have really got the pull to see if this is going to make any huge difference. So, this looks good. So around 16k crit on the hits, and then the shockwave obviously deals less damage, and force bomb just like it always used to be. So no much difference there. Alright, so around 7k crit on the shockwave afterwards. So we have that for reference. Obviously, I'm gonna max certain skills, while others I will probably not max, like Rising Slash and Shadow. You're probably never gonna max this for, well, maybe. The PvE damage on it was really decent, so if you were to go for PvE Shadow, and you have the book obviously, then this might actually be something you would be going for. But generally I think this is not the best idea. So let's take these and equip them. And let's just go back into the dungeon. This is really curious. Like, I really like Assassin. I always liked Assassin. I was just never really fond of certain iffy mechanics and PvP with it. So I never really bothered too much with mine. But I still think it's a very fun class and probably one of the most enjoyable classes to play with. As well as the most cancerous, or one of the most cancerous classes in Intrusion. So, yeah, like I said, it's gonna give you some fury. Nothing interesting. Now, Skyfall Kick, the problem is if I don't hit the enemy, it's probably not going to trigger, because this is how the skill works. If you don't hit the uppercut... Oh, it does actually work. At least the initial hit. But basically, if you don't hit the uppercut, you're not going to get the follow-up hits. So basically, fact change, additional attack motion. I assume that was the ankle cutter move at the beginning. Down attack enabled at first and second hit. That is good, so it's going to pull enemies from the ground. Attack range increase, change to all area, so I assume it's gonna have a larger radius. Reduce flying distance of enemies, so they're not gonna fly away everywhere. This is really good. Additional hit 3 after second hit, so 3 hits in midair. And additional shockwave hit 7, so it's probably gonna leave a geyser like maybe like repress or something. And additional force. I'm not sure where the actual force is on this skill, but let's see. Oh boy, better don't disappoint me in this one. Wow, looks super flashy. Not as amazing as I thought it's gonna be, but like I said, the skill itself is already really great, so... Alright, so the first one's gonna pull, the damage is increased. I think the shockwave damage is the same. At least I saw a 7k pop up somewhere, or 6.9. The initial damage is higher, definitely. By roughly 50%. We had 16k crits, now we have like 27, 28-ish. So there definitely is a damage increase, as well as the pull. And the shockwave seems to be similar. So the ankle cutter seems to have the normal damage. The actual Skyfall Kick and hit seems to have increased damage. So pretty solid book actually. I still see the enemies flying around quite a lot, so I'm not entirely sure what they were saying with the enemies don't fly away that far. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this skillbook showcase of the Assassin Skillbooks, and hopefully see you guys in the next one as well.